Hi there, Delroy the Spark here. Back on the job that I've been on before. I think I first come here about 2016. Done some repairs, then I came back, fitted a new fuse board. Then I came back with a deal and put a couple of sockets in the kitchen and a light at the front door. This time they asked me to come back to do EICR, which I'd done a couple of weeks back. And when I fitted the fuse board, I fitted a split board. And then they said that they had a problem when something happened and it tripped and they lost power for a while. And I told them that, well, you could convert it to an RCB board with RCBOs. They said, yeah, they want to do that. So I'm going to come back to do that. But also the meter was damaged. When I've come in first in 2016, I told them that because the front plate of the meter at the bottom where the connections are was missing. So I think I put gaffer tape across it for the time being. I told him you need to get the LED in to do that, but he didn't do it. So when I done the EICR, I obviously spotted that again. I said, you know that the meter is broken? He said, yeah, I think you mentioned it the last time, but I never got it done. But this time he's got it done and the LEB are coming to put in a new smart meter on Friday. I was waiting for the parts to convert the fuse board, but that's taking long. So I sent him a little message to let him know the delay in that. And then he said, the LEB are coming on Friday, this Friday. And then after I put down the phone, I thought, hold up, you haven't got a main switch there. So if somebody wanted to work on the fuse board, they're going to mess about with the meter and the main fuse again. So I said, look, you need to put isolator in so you can isolate the fuse board. So I've just come back to do that. So that's what I'm going to do now. The LEB are coming to put a new meter in. Because look, see that there? The cover was missing and all gaffer tape was on it. So the LEB is going to come in and put a new meter in. So what I suggest is to put a switch here so that anybody comes to do work on the fuse board don't have to mess about with the fuse or the meter. Just switch it off here to isolate. Yeah, look, oh, so soft. It's damp as well. Right, so I've got it up. Finally, I had to use some long screws and push the raw plugs right in. Just waiting for the client to finish her call before I can switch off to do the changeover. Cool. That's that, beautiful. Neutral in first. So that's that. It's all done. Ready for the LEB now to come in and do their stuff. Right, that was a simple job. Only because you're working underneath the staircase, you're working in an awkward position, and the wall is so flaky to get good fixings. I had to drill and push the raw plugs right in and use longer screws. It's all ready now for the LEB, and when I come back to do the fuse board now, I can easily isolate and do the work, no problem. Okay, cool. See you next time. Hi there, Delroy from Eastway Electrical here. Just to let you know that we're having a live event at Cineworld in Canary Wharf on November the 14th, 6 till 9. I have a feature-length episode over an hour long. Also a biography of how I got into the trade and the Q&A after. It's in conjunction with Schneider Electrics. Tickets are out now, so if you can get one, it'd be nice to meet you. Thank you. So that's the fuse board there. I'm going to take off LEB's been in, put the new meter in. That's the switch that I put in. They've sealed it, which is all good. They've written on it live and neutral. Look, L and N. Good. They're the bits. That's the buzz bar. And these are the neutral links sent from the manufacturers. I've seen a lot of people use 10mm cable or get their own bits of copper cut and put in there, but it's always best to get the manufacturer's stuff. The one that was in here is stuck together like that, so I used another one. So that's done. Right, RCBOs. It looks, but that's how I do my cabling. So this is the ring here that I want to go over to here. See, I've got most of them connected, and that's the beauty of this fuse board. You can put some circuits on without any great danger. So I've got the downstairs sockets on so they could have internet and all that. But some of the cables come down here. They're old ones, they're quite short, so I couldn't really take them out to put them over here. So I just left it in there, just brought them over like that. It's nearly done anyway.
I'm going to come past.
So now, obviously, the labeling doesn't match, so I'm going to have to do my different labeling. But what it is, you take them in, don't you, about electrical stuff. I've got to start off with the 32, 20, 16 lights line there. Alright, so that's all done now. Now for some testing. So here we go. Okay. That's connected there. Here we go. Okay. We're doing upstairs lighting now. Right, okay. Right, so that means I've got the thing the wrong way round, I think. Right, let's see what it was. 23.5, 19.8, 23.3, 20. Okay, so this is downstairs socket. Okay, right, this is the kitchen socket, see what it says. 25.7, right, 23.3 highest times. This is the dining room. 23.3, 14.9, 23.5, 15.1. Okay, so this is the last circuit that I tested, upstairs socket. Let's see what it came out at. 23.7, 19.1, 23.4, 20.4. Right. There it is back together. I'm going to have to change, put a new one of them up. Going to have to get a new label thing here as well, and some more blanks. Right, so that's it all done. That's the completed job there. All the labels on. There is the circuit chart. That's the new meter. If you remember, the other one was smashed. Earth terminal labelled. And there's the main isolator. It's got all the labels on. There you go. Now it's changed from a split board to one with just RCBOs, and a lot of the original circuits were ditched because they were faulty and they said they didn't really want them. so that's why you got so many spares. And because when I first put the original fuse board, I was using metal blanks at the time, but you don't really need to use metal blanks, so I just continued it on this one, and that's it. So all done, all complete. Right, so that's all done. It's a funny one because I changed the fuse board. I said the fuse board, you don't need to check that for another 5 years. But the installation, I gave it 3 years because there's some low region insulation resistance wise throughout the property, but especially in the kitchen. And the kitchen installation is not that brilliant. I thought best to check it again in another 3 years, see if it's gone down anymore. So that's what I've done. Anyway, nice one. See you next time.